Hello and welcome to Everett Memorial Stadium. A little bit cooler than yesterday, but still plenty of heat here in the Pacific Northwest. I'd welcome you inside the broadcast booth. I'm Sean O'Connor, the voice of the Everett Merchants, here in the penultimate game of the 2022 Everett Merchants season. A quick timeout by the home plate umpire. We are ready to get underway. First pitch by starter Gage Nagy on the way. It is a called strike on the inside corner. Clint Flippo leading off for the Redmond Dudes. Merchant starter Gage Nagy, 7 appearances on the season. This is only his second start. As we wait for the 0-1 pitch, it's grounded just past Van Rinsum's glove, leading off the game with a base hit in the left. That'll bring up Matt Gonzalez, the shortstop for the Dudes. Nagy in those 7 appearances, 14 innings pitched. He's given up 16 runs, 11 earned on 13 hits, 11 walks, 12 strikeouts, an 0-1 record, and a 7.07 ERA. Nagy will look to follow up Ryder Vane's start from yesterday. 2 earned runs through 8 innings in an 8-2 victory over the then PIL leading Dub C Fish Sticks. First pitch is a called strike on Matt Gonzalez, the second hitter for the Redmond Dudes. He'll be followed by center fielder Teague Condor. Shun Takahashi cleans it up at third base. Indy Anderson is the designated hitter, hitting fifth. Gio Parascalanda is the first baseman. This pitch is flare shot into right field for a base hit. Alberghini cuts it off and throws it in. Back-to-back singles with runners, puts runners on first and second for Teague Condor.
Paras Condola will be followed by Josh Parks in right field, Jeremy Vieira in left, and Frankie Tanita rounds out the lineup. He's the catcher for Mitsuki Samanshi. Nagy pitching to Teddy Bishop, starting battery for the Merchants. This ball flared foul down the right field side and out of play. Merchants will line up Henderson, Van Rinsum, Barber, and Heron on the infield from left to right. The outfield is Swim, Witt, and Kai Alberghini in right, fresh off a splendid night, getting 2 outfield assists on double plays to first base. Starting battery, as mentioned, Gage Nagy and Teddy Bishop. 0-1 pitch a little low. Count evens at 1-1. T. Condor hitting .245 on the season. Leads the Dudes in at-bats at 102 in 27 appearances. He's been a workhorse for this Redmond Dudes team that I think it's fair to say slightly underperformed expectations this year, sitting 5th in the league standings with 1 week to play.
Always a dangerous side, however, the Dudes. 1-2 pitch, line shot into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Jackson Swim cuts it off. He's going to throw the ball in, cut off by Henderson, and the first run in is by the Dudes. They take an early 1-0 lead, still nobody out for the Dudes in the top of the first.
So with 2 on, no one out. Next batter will be number 33, Shun Takahashi.
Shun Takahashi climbs in, third baseman rather, for the Redmond Dudes. See if he can keep the line moving against Gage Nagy. First 3 men have reached, all on singles. Here's the pitch. It's a chopper. Henderson makes the play. Has to throw to first, only play, and it's in time. Fielder's choice. If he hadn't bobbled that ball, Matt Gonzalez may have been tagged out there, but instead of fielder's choice, or rather, just a straight ground out, will advance both runners. In climbs Indy Anderson, .375 batting average on the season. 5-hole hitter for the Redmond Dudes, batting lefty tonight in the designated hitter spot. Here's the wind and Nagy's delivery. It's a called strike. Henderson with a bobble that cost him an opportunity to get the lead runner, but still able to get the out at first. Dangerous spot here for the Merchants. Let's see if they can pitch their way out of it. Runner at third bluffs. Nagy comes home. This one's blocked by Teddy Bishop. Count evens at 1-1. The Merchants will send Aaron Barber, Ryan Witt, and Will Heron to the plate in the bottom half of the first. Long look in. Here's the wind, and the 1-1 pitch is swung through and missed. Good breaking ball, and the count goes to 1-2. As always, we'd like to thank you for watching this edition of Everett Merchants Baseball, the season finale tomorrow night against the Friday night against the Northwest Honkers. First pitch at 7:05. We'll carry that game live here on our YouTube channel. Also catch that game at Everett Memorial Stadium in person. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day for baseball. Great pick by Teddy Bishop. Count evens at 2-2, but that saved a run. Barber shaded slightly towards the right side. It's a big hole up the middle. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It swung on and missed. Strike 3, a mighty big out number 2. Bring up Gio Parascandala. Parascandola digs in. 235 hitter on the season, playing first base tonight for the visiting Redmond Dudes. Nagy's first pitch is lifted into right center field gap. It's going to get down. Witt able to get to it, but 2 more runs come in. A 2 RBI single for Gio Parascalanda. And the Dudes add on 3-0 here in the top of the first inning. Josh Parks now climbing in for the Redmond Dudes. Left-handed hitting right fielder. Runner at first and 2 away. This pitch is a called strike. Nagy struggling out of the gate. 4 runs allowed on 3 hits. Or rather, 3 runs allowed on 4 hits. Reading my scorebook backwards there. Here's the 0-1. It's well hit into right field. It's going to get... Oh, wow! Snagged by Aaron Barber. What a play! And that will retire the side, but the Merchants surrender 3 runs on 4 base hits and leave a man aboard. The Redmond Dudes lead it 3, and the Merchants coming up. Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning. Aaron Barber will look to lead things off as the Merchants try to chip away at a early 3-0 deficit. And a quick timeout. The third base umpire heading over to the Merchants dugout, just checking on something. And we are back underway. Aaron Barber, fresh off his spectacular play at second base, will lead things off in the bottom of the first inning. He'll be followed by center fielder Ryan Witt. Will Heron at first base bats third as this first pitch misses to Barber. It's 1-0. Kai Alberghini will clean up, playing right field. Jackson Henderson hits fifth at third base. Aiden Van Rinsum is your shortstop, hitting sixth. Teddy Bishop behind the plate, hitting seventh. Jackson Swim in his second stint this season with the Merchants. This ball popped up. Gonzalez makes the play in shallow right field, or left field rather, for out number one. Jackson Swim hitting eighth in left field in his second stint with the Merchants this year after appearing in the first few games, having to step away due to his new teaching role down at Shoreline School District. He was gracious enough to join the team for the end of the season to fill a few holes with players having to leave for other obligations. We'll appreciate his bat back in the lineup. He's hitting eighth as Ryan Witt swings and misses on Shimonshi's first pitch to Witt. Rounding out the order is Jacob Burkett, the designated hitter, hitting ninth. 0-1 pitch, down and in. Evens count at 1-0. Witt watches the called strike. 1-2. The Redmond Dudes, infield from left to right, Takahashi, Gonzalez, Flippo, Paras Gondola. Outfield, Miller, Condor, and Parks from left to right, and starting battery is Mitsuki Simonshi, pitching to Frankie Tanina. One and two, one away. Here's the pitch. Well hit ball just past the glove of Takahashi and down the line. Ryan Witt digging for two. He'll hold up there. A stand-up double down the line. One out double will bring up Ryan Witt with a runner in scoring position. And out comes Merchants bat boy Ben, wearing his new jersey made by the girlfriend of one of the players, sporting his Merchant jersey number 1, Ben the Bat Boy. Coaching third, Bo Blacken. Coaching first, Josh Berry. And as always, managing is Harold Pyatt. Will Heron up to bat for the Merchants, playing first base tonight. Hitting .317 on the season. It's the bat you want to see with Ryan Witt standing at second base. This ball low and inside, 1-0. Shimonishi rather looks in. From the stretch, the 1-0 pitch is low, gets away. And Ryan Witt advances to third. Wild pitch advances the runner. Heron now has a runner 90 feet away. Called strike. 2-1 the count now. Shimonishi upstairs. 3-1 on Heron. Kai Alberghini on deck. He had quite the night last night. Three-one pitch, and it hits Heron. He'll take his base runners on the corners with only one away.
He will head down to first. Now there's runners at the corner. One away for the cleanup hitter. Stepping to the plate. Right fielder number 30, Kai Alberghini.
Shimanishi's first pitch is grounded. This could be two. Flippo to Gonzalez on to first, and it is in time for the double play. 4-6-3, and that will retire the side. Merchants strand Ryan Witt at third base and lead it, or rather trail the Dudes 3-0 after one. Welcome back, top of the second inning. Gage Nagy back on the bump, see if he can recover. And home plate umpire making him kick the rosin bag down the back of the mound a little bit. We're back underway. First pitch well away. 1-0. First pitch missing or second pitch missing as well. 2-0 to Jeremy Vieira. Centralia College product, playing left field tonight, hitting eighth. This pitch is a called strike. 2-1 on Vieira. 8 games this season. He's scored 1 run on 6 hits. Driven in 3 runs. This ball upstairs, 3-1. 5 walks on 11 strikeouts on the season for the left fielder. Ground ball foul into the Merchants dugout, and the count runs full. Here's the wind and the payoff pitch from Nagy, well away and low. A full count walk to lead off the inning. It'll bring up Frankie Tanina.
Walking goes down to first, so with one aboard, nobody down. Next hitter stepping to the plate to catch number 15, Frankie Tanina.
Tonita in 21 games, 348 batting average, one of the top bats for the Redmond Dudes. Likely is actually the third highest batting average among qualified hitters on their team, behind Greb and Anderson. 1-0 the count on Tonita. Here's the pitch. Bounces in and gets away. Wild pitch. The throw to second base, and it's a little offline. And Vieira slides in on the wild pitch. Rough night continuing for Nagy. Josh Berry and Harold Pyatt having a conversation about their starter. Two-0 pitch on the way. It's called strike. Just a little high. Count runs at 3-1. Henderson playing a bit in on the corner at third. Barber being forced into a slight shift to the left side. He'd likely be playing close to there anyways with the right-handed hitting catcher up. This pitch is in on the hands. Ball four. Back-to-back walks issued to the Dudes lineup. Will bring up the leadoff man, Clint Flippo, to the plate. He's 1-for-1 with a run scored in the first. No action in the Merchant spin. Nagy's going to have to get out of this one himself so far. From the stretch. Nagy delivers. His pitch gets through Barber. And out at third, or safe at third, rather. And Harold Pyatt's going to come out and argue. Pass ball is going to advance both runners. And he sure looked out at third. Harold Pyatt might. And the throw beat the runner by quite a ways at third. The only way he's safe is if he didn't get the tag down, and I guess that's the call. Harold Pyatt able to stay in the ballgame. And what looked to be an out at third is instead runners at second and third with nobody out. And a 1-0 count to a very dangerous hitter in Clint Flippo. Here's the 1-0. It's a called strike. Infield in. Here's the 1-1, called strike. Preston Pierce warming up for the Everett Merchants. Infield in. 1-2 pitch is a good block by Bishop. 2-2. Still nobody out. 3-0 Dudes. Top of the second inning. Back-to-back walks and a pass ball with some controversy at third base puts runners at second and third. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's a ground ball. Van Rinsum's got it. He's going to throw to third. And stuck in a rundown now. 6-5-2. And he's going to run all the way back. And tags both runners. And both runners are out. And a double play. The runner gets to second base. Time is called. What a weird play. Bad base running by the Dudes. First pitch to Matt Gonzalez, a swing and a miss. Very complicated play to score there. Fielder's choice to second base, a swing and a miss. You don't see that very often. The Mariners, I remember the Mariners a few years ago got a triple play with 2 outs at third base like that, but it's been a long time since I've seen something like that. Just bad base running by the Dudes. You got to know the rule on whose base that is. 0-2 pitch, foul tip into the glove for strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Redmond Dudes strand a runner, and a double play at third base on a rundown fielder's choice gives the Merchants a pair of outs. We head to the bottom of the second inning. 3-0 Dudes. Wow.
Wow, I've never seen that.
That is wild.
Where you switch to the guy,
And now get the
the guy coming from second, and the guy that was third originally just started walking.
Yeah, off the back. Tag him. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
and Harold getting there, and then that
One guy got tagged.
Yeah.
and Harold
So there's
doesn't
two
have to
guys in
do
the
that
base,
anymore.
the second
He
guy,
called them
he
both
gets
out.
So there's two guys there, it's the second guy who gets her because the base is already occupied, so that guy comes down, that's his fault.
Yeah.
He's out, but that guy that was first. The guy in a rundown should have tried to score and get tagged out at home.
Yeah.
Well, he would have had to run to stay at third. He left base, and then he got left, and that's why they take him. Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying once you get caught in the rundown, don't go back to the base you left. Yeah. Get thrown out in base.
Absolutely.
Stay warmed up long enough to get back to the
Or yell at the guy that's at third to start running back to second. Yeah.
If Harold gets thrown out tonight, if he gets thrown out, I bet you he stays out there like Lou Pennell and Archie for 20 minutes. If they can't suspend him, you know the rule, right? The PL rule.
New pitcher, 31. Yeah. It is. I hate when they don't have the right book in here.
Number 31, Gavin Ludlow. All right.
Welcome back. 0-2 the count on Henderson. We took a quick timeout to fix a scoring discrepancy in the official book. Here's the 0-2 count. It's a slow chopper. Flippo makes the play over to first in time for out number 1.
And 1 down. Now into the plate next for the Merchants. Shortstop number 23, Aiden Van Ransom.
Aiden Van Ransom climbs in, shortstop out of the University of Oregon. This pitch skips in. 1-0. This ball missing as well. 2-0. Weird game so far. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors for the Dudes, no runs on a hit, and no errors for the Merchants. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-2. Outside, 3-1. See what Van Ransom can do with the hitter's count here. 3-1 pitch is a little low. Ball 4. A 1-out walk for Van Ransom will bring up Teddy Bishop.
Ransom will head down to first, giving the Merchants a base runner. 1 down for the next hitter. Stepping in, catcher tonight, number 9, Teddy Bishop.
Bishop, 190 hitter on the season, but has been hitting extremely well lately. 2 hits in last night's ballgame, including a double about halfway up the wall in left center fields that looks like it had a chance to get out. This ball missing low. 1-0. Pascandola at first, or rather covering at first. That ball misses low. Van Ransom, good speed. Moderate lead for Van Ransom. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It's a ground chopper. Takahashi's got it. Throw a second in time for 1, and that's all they're going to get. Fielder's choice. Bishop replaces Van Ransom. They'll bring up Jackson Swim with 2 away. Swim in his return to the Merchants hitting 200, but swung a hot bat in his early appearances this season and was the team lead in batting average in, or rather top 2 in each of his first 2 seasons with the club. So a power hitter hitting 8th here tonight. First pitch missing, 1-0. Two to Swim, miss. Ooh, just called a strike at the knees. It's 2-1. On deck is Jacob Burkett, acting as a second leadoff man for Aaron Barber. Here's the 2-1. It's called strike. Good pitch on the outside corner. Counts 2-2. Quick conversation with the home plate umpire. Swim digs back in. Runner goes. This pitch is skied down the right field line. It'll get foul and down. And we'll do it again. Two away. Bottom of the second inning, runner at first base in Van Ransom. Swings and misses on a slow breaking ball, and that will retire the side. Merchants strand a runner at first. We head to the top of the third inning. Merchants trail the Dudes 3-0. Welcome back. Top of the third inning.
Field number 14, Heat Condor.
T. Condor climbs in. 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored back in the first inning. Merchants trail the Dudes 3-0. Henderson picks up the ground ball. Throw across in plenty of time to Will Heron for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Gage Nagy, who settled in
Fairly nicely after a rough first inning. You go back-to-back rocks in the second, but was aided on a fielder's choice double play at third base. Something you don't see every day. Takahashi sees the first pitch outside. It's called strike. Bouncing in. Evens count at 1-1. Preston Pierce still warming up for the Merchants. Here's the 1-1. Well hit ball into the left center field gap. That's going to be trouble. It bounces off the wall on a hop. Will Witt gets to it and throws the ball in to hold Shun Takahashi to a 1-out double. Takahashi got all of that one. Short hops to the wall, but was able to get to it and throw it in to avoid a triple. Takahashi pretty fired up out there at second base. Indy Anderson climbs in, designated hitter. Time call to make sure first base coach get off the field.
He does. Paras Gondola on deck. He'll be followed by Josh Parks if needed. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1 is grounded. Barber's got it. Throw to first base in time for out number 2. Takahashi making his way to third, but there's 2 away for Gio Paras Gondola.
At third base for the next hitter, number 30, Gio Paras-Gondola.
Paras Gondola 1 for 1 tonight with a pair of RBIs. He was stranded back in the first inning. He'll be looking for his third here. He can get it with a single anywhere. Here's the pitch. It's a called strike. Great pitch from Gage Nagy. Nagy, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Lazy breaking ball. Nagy an out or a pitch away from getting out of the third cleanly. Oh, 2 pitch. Good stop by Bishop. He's able to get in front of that one. Merchants will send Burkett, Barber, and Witt to the plate. Good speed at the top of the lineup in the bottom of the third. 9-1 and 2 for the Merchants. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It gets away from Bishop. Pass ball is going to score a run. It's 4-0. Dudes over the Merchants.
Away at home, and the runner will score and get a 4-0 game.
Bishop with a few great plays tonight, but has let a couple balls get away. Or hasn't been able to hang on to a couple that he probably should have. That's the first one he's paid for. And just outside. Nagy comes home. This pitch is called strike 3. And that will retire the side. The Redmond Dudes pick up another run. It's 4-0 as we head to the bottom half of the frame. Welcome back, bottom 3. Jacob Burkett leading off for the Merchants. They look to dig out of a 4-0 hole. This pitch missing. 1-0. 4 runs scored on 5 base hits. Gives Nagy allowing all of them. They're all earned. This ball missing high, 2-0. Nagy allowing 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts on 42 pitches. This pitch missing outside. It's 3-0. Ludlow comes home. Bunt shown, hold back, and a called strike. It's 3-1. Henderson warming up for the Merchants in the pen. This ball missing inside, ball 4, 5-pitch walk to lead off the frame, and that'll turn the lineup over to Aaron Barber. Aaron Barber batting over 400 on the season. We'll see if he can keep that number above 400 for the rest of the year. Be quite a feat in the PIL. Here's the pitch. Well hit ball to left or to right field. Parks looking up, and it is out of here. Home run to right field. And Aaron Barber trots home, picks up 2 runs for the Merchants. And they cut the lead in half. It's now 4-2 Redmond Dudes. Aaron Barber showing some pop in that leadoff bat. It'll bring up Ryan Witt with nobody out and the bases cleared on the Aaron Barber home run. That ball getting over the Alfie sign out there in right center field. Quite nearly the highest fence in the ballpark, able to get over it. And Ryan Witt climbs up. He doubled in the first. This pitch called strike. And the count is 0-1. Will Heron on deck. Kai Alberghini in the hole. What a shot by Aaron Barber, the second baseman for the Merchants. He's had a spectacular day on both sides of the plate. And he cut the lead in half for the Merchants. Oh, 2. Witt takes for strike 3. 3 pitches, all for strikes, and Witt strikes out for the first out of the inning. Brings up Will Heron. Was hit by a pitch and erasing a double play back in the first. Pitch well away. 1-0. Jackson Henderson making his way back from the bullpen as he's in the hole now. Ground ball to short. Gonzalez, long throw to first base in time for out number 2.
All right, now there's 2 down bases.
Kai Alberghini grounded into a 4-6-3 double play back in the first. We'll see what he can do here with 2 away and the bases clear. 4-2 is your score on an Aaron Barber mammoth home run. Just missing the netting out there in center field. Ludlow comes set and delivers. This pitch is a little bit low. Ball 1. Pitch missing. 2-0. Entering this appearance, to which he's recorded 5 outs, Ludlow pitched in 6 games, 1 start, 18 2/3 innings. Gave up 19 runs on 16 of them earned, on 21 hits, 14 walks, 13 strikeouts, a 1-1 record. no saves, and a 7.71 ERA. Called strike on Kai Alberghini. The count is 2-1. High chopper. Alberghini hustling down the line. He can't beat the throw. And a great play made by the third baseman, Shun Takahashi. High hopper had to charge to make that play, and on the money throw to first base. And that will retire the side. But the Merchants pick up a pair of runs on an Aaron Barber mammoth home run to right center field. And we head to the top of the fourth inning. Merchants trail the Dudes 4-2. Welcome back. New pitcher for the Everett Merchants is Preston Pierce, right-handed hurler. 2 appearances for the Merchants this season. Late ad for your home team. It's his first pitch to Josh Parks is out to left field. Jackson Swim gathers it up for out number 1. Pierce, 2 appearances on the season. He's pitched 3 innings, giving up 1 run. It was earned. On 2 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. A 1-0 record and a 3.00 ERA. Jeremy Vieira climbs in. He walked and was erased in that strange double play at third base. He fouls off the first pitch that he sees. Gage Nagy's night is over. In 3 innings of work, he gave up 4 runs, all earned, on 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 42 pitches. This ball fouled away. Count quickly, 0-2 on the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Teddy Bishop throws to first base to finish the strikeout. 2 quick outs for Pierce. Swing and a miss from Frankie Tanina. Quick correction, Tyler Miller, starting left fielder for the Dudes. He just grounded out. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Not sure how I got that inputted wrong in our scoring system and on my book, but Tyler Miller, number 13, is indeed the left fielder for the Redmond Dudes. 0-2 pitch. Preston Pierce comes home, misses outside. It's 1-2. One and two. This one is a little flare pop-up. This could be trouble. Down the right field line. Play made in foul territory. for out number 3, and that will retire the side. Kai Alberghini tracks it down. 1, 2, 3, go the Redmond Dudes. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Redmond still leads 4-2. Welcome back, bottom half of inning number 4. As Jackson Henderson climbs in, right fielder, or rather third baseman for the Everett Merchants. Ball missing low, 1-0. Gavin Ludlow entering his 3rd inning of work. Shimanishi appearing to be an opener in this contest. Pitching a scoreless 1st inning for the Dudes. 2-0 the count now on Jackson Henderson. Called strike at the knees. Good pitch there by Ludlow. The count is 2-1. Well hit ball to right field. Parks looking up, running back to the warning track. Can't make the play. This one gets to the wall. Henderson digging for second. He'll get there standing. Jackson Henderson leadoff double to right field, and the tying run is at the plate in Aiden Van Rinsum. Bo Blacken trots out to get his gear. Josh Parks appeared to have a beat on it in right field, but that ball just kept carrying and got just over Parks' glove, bouncing off the warning track onto the wall. And a double off the fence to lead off the inning for Jackson Henderson. Van Rinsum takes the ball low and away. The count is 1-0. Second hit allowed tonight by Gavin Ludlow. That's a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 1-1. Light breeze out towards center field. It's been off and on all evening. Another cloudless day here in Everett. This one over the head of Van Rinsum. Able to duck out of the way. Count is 2-1. Might, depending on the lighting, you may be able to just see the cascades poking out of the Everett skyline. It's quite clear here, but camera sometimes has issues picking that up. That pitch missing outside, 3-1. One of the prettier backdrops of a baseball stadium here in the Pacific Northwest. West Coast known for their beautiful settings for their ballparks, and Everett no exception to that rule. 3-1 pitch is a slow chopper off the glove of Ludlow. The throw to first is in time for the out. Henderson able to make it to third, but a nice recovery by Gavin Ludlow to get the out at first base. 1-3 the putout. Henderson advances to third, 1 away for Teddy Bishop. First pitch to Bishop is popped up. Gonzalez under it in the infield, not anywhere close to deep enough. And a fly out to the shortstop for Teddy Bishop on the first pitch he sees is the second out of the inning. It'll bring up Jackson Swim, former captain of the Merchants. So we get back to his dominant ways the 2019-2021 season. Jackson Swim retiring from collegiate baseball after he graduated from Whitworth University with a teaching degree. Now teaching middle school math and the Shoreline School District. We wish him well in those endeavors, but are glad to have him back for the last few games of this season. 1-0 pitch to Swim is a called strike. Swim fouls this one back, just missing that pitch. Henderson at third. On a leadoff double, advanced on a ground out. See what Jackson Swim can do here. Dangerous bat. Here's the pitch. 1-2, misses well away. Count evens at 2-2. Well away. Good stop by Tanita. And we'll see a payoff pitch with 2 away and a runner at third. Payoff pitch. This one's popped up but foul. It'll get out of play. I think Swim wishes he had that pitch back. Looked a bit frustrated at getting out of the box. Jacob Burkett on deck. He walked in his only appearance today. Here's the payoff pitch. Just spoiled foul. Jackson Swim's fighting to stay alive. Bo Blackett encouraging his left fielder. Great opportunity here to pull a run back. 4-2 dudes, bottom of the fourth. Ludlow delivers. The payoff pitch is outside, ball 4. Jackson Swim works a walk. Runners on the corners with 2 away for Jacob Burkett. Burkett scored a run back in the third. This pitch is a little high, 1-0. On deck is Aaron Barber, fresh off a 2-run home run out to right center field. One 0 pitch. Burkett looks at a strike. Top of the zone there. Count evens at 1-1. Home plate umpire asking Ludlow to kick that rosin bag off the top of the mound. Second time tonight, he's had to relay that request to a pitcher. Swim runs. This pitch, no throw. It's a ball. Stolen bag for Jackson Swim. What a run, no throw. And a great break by the left fielder. 2 away. Burkett with a chance to tie the ball game with a well-hit ball. Ludlow looks in, counts 2-1 with 2 away, 2 on. Both in scoring position. Here's the pitch. It's well hit to left field. Miller, he's got a beat on it and makes the play in left field, and that will retire the side. Merchants strand a pair of runners, and we head to the top of the 5th inning. It's 4-2 dudes over the Everett Merchants. Welcome back. Clint Flippo leading things off. Singleton reached on a fielder's choice on that wild double play at third base. Preston Pierce remains in the game. He pitched an 8-pitch inning clean in the fourth. We head to the fifth. Merchants trail the Dudes 4-2. In what could honestly be a lot higher scoring game, both teams stranding a number of runners. Well hit ball just off the tip of the glove of Van Rinsum. Base hit into left field. Flippo reaching for the third time tonight. It's Matt Gonzalez. The shortstop climbs in. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout.
Next, number 5, Matt Gonzalez.
First pitch to Pierce is fouled off. It's 0-1. Shadows covering the entire Diamonds now, as the lights will start to trickle on here in the next half hour or so. Here's the pitch, well away. 1-1. Pierce was deadly efficient in the top of the fourth inning, throwing 8 pitches, 7 of them for strikes. Mowing through the Dudes. 1, 2, 3. Now he faced the top of the lineup, gave up a single, and is now battling with Matt Gonzalez. The count is 1-2. Throw to first, not in time. Well hit ball to center field. Ryan Witt has got to be on it, making the play in left center field for out number 1.
All right, so now there's one away, still a runner out there on first base for the next hitter heading to the plate. For Redmond, number 14, T.
Condor climbs in 1 for 2 tonight. Single RBI and a run scored back in the first inning, where the Redmond Dudes picked up 3 of their 4 runs. Pierce comes home. This is a well-hit ball into left field for a base hit. Flippo moves up a station. Runners on at first and second with 1 away for Shun Takahashi.
Others 2 aboard, 1 down. For the next hitter stepping up to the plate, the cleanup hitter tonight, 33, Shun Takahashi.
Takahashi doubled and scored in the third. Runners on at first and second, 1 away. See what Pierce can do here. His first jam of the game. It's called strike in the knees. Great breaking pitch. Josh Berry nods in approval. This pitcher pitching quite well. This ball inside. Count is 1-1. One the count. Pierce, long look in, delivers. This pitch fouled off. Count is 1-2. Barber, a loose cover of second. Corner outfielders playing quite deep. Barber retreats. This ball grounded just past Heron's glove. Swim charging. He's going to throw home. The throw is up the line. Bishop mishandles it. And runners go from first to third. Runners on the corners. It's now 5-3. Redmond over the Merchants. Pierce surrendering his first run of the contest. 5-3 the score now. As the Dudes still threaten with only 1 away. Swing and a miss. Way late on that one. Andy Anderson can't quite catch up to it. Runner bluffs. This is a chopper. Barber makes the play to heads to second for one. On to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice will score another run. Bit of a bobble by Barber, but it would have been a tough play either way.
Next, for Redmond, number 30,
Gio Parascandola climbing in. 1 for 2 with a pair of RBIs back in the first. This pitch swung through and missed. 0-1. 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors for the Redmond Dudes. Picking up an additional run on a fielder's choice that was quite nearly a double play. Here's the pitch. Little swinging bunt, just fair. And Heron will take it himself. Dudes pick up 2 more runs. It's 6-2 Dudes over the Merchants. Welcome back, bottom of the 5th inning. Aaron Barber climbing in. 1 for 2 with a mammoth home run out to right field.
Bring in the only 2 runs for the Merchants. This pitch missing. 1-0. Gavin Ludlow delivers. This ball grounded off the foot of Ludlow, it appeared, and a base hit up the middle for Aaron Barber. Second hit of the night for Aaron Barber will bring up Brian Witt, 1 for 2 with a double. He struck out in the third. Will Heron on deck, Alberghini in the hole. Merchants looking to put something together here, trailing 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th. As things stand, Gavin Ludlow in line for the win. This time is called. Jackson Henderson warming up in the Merchants bullpen. He's the third baseman tonight. Would take some shuffling to get him on the mound, but Merchants able to do that if needed. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Gonzalez to Flippo. On to first in time. Paras Condola making his way, or rather, making the play. Will Heron climbs in. Apologies if there's any echoing in the audio there for a moment. Hopefully we have that fixed. If not, please let me know in the live chat, or if you know me, send me a text. This pitch a little bit low. 1-0. Streaming technology is funny that way. I can do the same thing for 30 games, and the last one gets a little bit weird. 2-0 the count on Will Heron. Second to last game, rather, as we will be here on Friday, 7:05 first pitch
against the Northwest Honkers. Well, here an 0 for 1 with hit by pitch. This one's laced into the right center field gap, and the play made on the run by Josh Parks. And the Merchants go in order despite a leadoff single by Aaron Barber. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Merchants trail the Dudes by a score of 6-2. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Josh Parks climbs in 0 for 2 tonight. He will face Preston Pierce in his 3rd inning of work. This ball low. 1-0. On the way. It's a well-hit ball to left field rather. Jackson Swim has got a beat on it and makes the over-the-shoulder play in left field at the warning track. Jackson Swim showing off his outstanding outfield glove. Out number 1 is a dandy by Jackson Swim. It'll bring up Tyler Miller, left fielder, 0 for 1 with a walk. Inside by Pierce, 1-0. Pierce missing again, 2-0. First 2-0 count issued by Pierce this evening, and he'll miss again, 3-0. First 3-ball count issued this appearance. Called, strike of the knees. Pierce finding a foothold here. The 3-1 pitch is a little bit high. 1 out base runner for the Redmond Dudes. They'll turn things over to Frankie Tanina.
So with 1 down, 1 aboard, next hitter stepping in number 50, Frankie Tanina.
Ground ball, high chopper, foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. Flare foul. Count quickly 0-2. No pitcher warming up for the Merchants. Jackson Henderson has been up and down a bit in the Merchants' pen. He's playing third now, so obviously not warming up.
Foul ball back into the screen. 0-2, the count stays. One and two now, that ball missing. Foul ball. We'll do it again.
Oh, Harold wants to announce one more time. Give me the signal.
Pierce in a battle. Sixth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Upstairs. Count evens at 2-2. Heron holding Tyler Miller. This pitch, little upstairs. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up, and a full count payoff pitch on the way with one away. Swing and a miss. Eighth pitch of the at-bat, and Pierce wins the battle.
A quick reminder, remember, if you do retrieve a foul ball in the stands, we ask you to please return them to one of the respective dugouts. Thank you. All right, back to the top of the order. Standing in next, number 4, Clint Flippo.
Flippo climbs in 2 for 3. Pair of runs scored, and reaching on a fielder's choice. This pitch inside. 1-0. Foul tip. It'll get away. All the way to the screen, and the count goes to 1-1. Pierce taking his time. Top 6, 2 outs, 1 on at first. And this ball is a lazy fly ball. Alberghini's got it in right field, and that will retire the side. Dudes strand a base runner. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Merchants with some work to do. They trail 6-2. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Kai Alberghini climbs in. He's 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play in the 1st inning and grounded out to 3rd in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball called strike. Jackson Henderson on deck. Aiden Van Rinsum in the hole. Teddy Bishop behind him if he's needed. Jacob Sesso getting warm for the Merchants. He was a designated hitter last night. Hit pretty well. High chopper to the pitcher. Throw to first in time. Ludlow with good glove work to get that ball over a little low. But Paras Gondola able to gather it up out of the dirt for out number one.
In the lineup, third baseman number 35, Jackson Anderson.
One for two nights so far for Jackson Henderson. Doubled off the right field wall. This ball grounded. Fair. Long throw across the diamond. Great play made by Takahashi for out number two. And a good pick again by Paras Gondola at first base. 2 up, 2 down quickly for the Merchants. It'll bring up Aiden Van Rinsum, the shortstop.
That's our bad boy Jan heading back to the Merchants dugout. Let's give him a nice hand. Bad boy. Meanwhile, standing in is number 23, Aiden Van Rinsum.
Van Rinsum taking ball one with 2 away. This ball, hard ground ball to third. Takahashi throw across the diamond in time for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Merchants. We head to the top of the 7th. Merchants trail the Dudes 6-2. Pierce, first pitch called strike on Matt Gonzalez, the shortstop. 1 for 3 tonight. Single and a run scored back in the first as we play here in the top of the 7th inning. Popped up. Heron taking a look. Just enough room for out number 1 in foul territory. Gonzalez popping out to Heron at first base. Out number 1 brings up Teague Condor.
All right, one down will be board for the next hitter, number 14, Teague Condor.
Pitch Condor in on the hands. Count is 1-0. Pierce. Call, strike. Bit of a late call there, but a good one for Pierce. So he'll take the borderline pitch. Well hit to center. Witt taking a look. Looking back. This one's off the wall. Witt, quick throw in the second, but a little bit offline as Van Rinsum picks it up. One out, doubled it straight away center field for T. Condor to bring up Shun Takahashi.
One down now, a runner out of second. The next hitter to step in will be number 33, Shun Takahashi.
Sesso still warming for the Merchants. Jackson Henderson likely to see sometime tonight as well, but Everett likely wanting to wait to use him until later in this game. This one hit a ton. Looking up, goodbye. Well gone to left field. And that will be 2 more runs for the Redmond Dudes. Shun Takahashi punishing that baseball over the left field fence. And it is now 8-2.
Harold's making a move.
Out comes Harold Pyatt. We'll see a pitching change. Preston Pierce's night is over. Jacob Sesso trotting in from the bullpen. We'll have his information and the final numbers on Preston Pierce when we return. Merchants trail the Dudes 8-2 in the top of the 7th. Welcome back. Jacob Sesso, the new pitcher on the mound for the Everett Merchants. 8 appearances on the season, 2 starts, 24 and a third innings pitched. He's given up 17 runs, 16 of them earned. On 31 hits, 12 walks, 22 strikeouts, a 2-0 record, and a 5.91 ERA. And he will face the designated hitter, Indy Anderson. Indy grounds to Barber. Going to be a tough play. Shovel to first in time for the out. Highlight reel play by Aaron Barber. The shovel to first in time for the outs. 2 away. Jacob Sesso, a quick out number 1 as he gets his outing started in the right way. Preston Pierce's night is finished. Paris Condola climbing in now to face Jacob Sesso. Pierce pitched 3 1/3 innings, gave up 4 runs. They were all earned on 5 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Ground ball foul. Chopper foul, rather, and it gets out of play for strike 1. Your pitchers of record, Gavin Ludlow in line for the win. Gage Nagy in line for the loss. This pitch missing low and away. Even to count at 1-1. 8 runs on 10 hits, no errors for the Merchants, or rather for the Dudes. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors for your Everett Merchants. Here's the 1-1. Well hit ball to left field. Swim charging. Can't make the play. He'll play it on a hop. And a single into left field will bring up Josh Parks with 2 away.
Rally will continue. Now runner on first. Next batter stepping in, number 7, Josh Parks.
Parks 0 for 3. Lined out on a spectacular play to short, or to second rather. Barber diving from nowhere to make the play in shallow right field, and a pair of flyouts to Jackson Swim in left is Parks tonight. A called strike. Count is 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. Well hit ball to right field, looking up. Alberghini barely moving, and that ball is way gone over the auxiliary scoreboard in right center field. The 10th run across the plate for the Redmond Dudes. They pile on. It's 10-2. 4 runs in the top of the 7th inning. Jacob Sesso giving up the 2-run home run. 2nd home run of the inning, 3rd of the game. More home runs than you see in most contests here at Everett Memorial. The high walls all the way around make it a bit hard to get that ball out. Merchants offense are going to have to go to work here. 7, 8, 9 due up for the home team. Here's the first pitch. It's upstairs, ball 1. Tyler Miller up. He struck out in the 4th. Also walked twice. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. Count goes to 1-1. From the stretch, Sester delivers. Bounces away from Barber, or from Bishop rather. 2-1. Well away, 3-1, and the Merchants pitchers starting to lose their command here in the later part of this game. Settled in pretty well there for a while, but a couple of 2-run home runs here in the later innings have hurt them badly. 3-1, this ball is lifted, might be playable. Heron taking a look, and he just runs out of room, and the count evens at 3-2. 10 runs on 12 hits for the Dudes, 2 runs on 4 hits from the Merchants. No errors in this contest. Olette warming up for the Merchants. This ball grounded to Sesso. High chopper. Shovel over in time for the out, and that will retire the side. But the Redmond Dudes pick up a bunch of runs. 4 runs on 4 hits and leave the bases empty. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Merchants trail the Dudes 10-2. Welcome back. First pitch to Bishop, or second pitch to Bishop, rather, misses 2-0. We have a scoring change to report. Gage Nagy now credited with 3 earned runs, as his 4th run he allowed in the 3rd inning was scored on a pass ball. That was a missight by our scoring program, scoring it as an earned run, corrected to an unearned run. Bishop now up to bat against Gavin Ludlow in his 6th inning of work here in the 7th. Called strike, Bishop taking all the way on a 3-0 count. Jackson Swim on deck. He'll be followed by Jackson, or rather by Jacob Burkett. 3-1 Bishop. It's a lazy grounder. The throw over is in time. He stayed on the bag. And out number 1 recorded. It'll bring up Jackson Swim.
To the plate for the Merchants. Left fielder number 24, Jackson Swim.
Bat boy Ben going to get the bat. And Jackson Swim climbs in. 0 for 1 with a walk. Merchants with a lot of work to do, down 8 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Let's see if they can climb the hill here. Good part of the lineup to be in as Jackson Swim fouls this pitch off. Popped up and playable. Flippo charging. Parascolan, or a bit of a stumble there by the first baseman who makes the play for out number 2.
All right, 2 down now. Base is empty. That will send
Boris Condele gathering that ball in. 2 away for Jacob Burkett.
14, Jacob Burkett.
Aaron Barber due up next. See what Burkett can do here. Sky high pop up. Flippo calling off everybody and making the play in shallow right field for out number 3. Merchants go in order. We add to the top of the 8th inning. Score is still 10-2 Redmond.
Or we finish 7 full innings.
Welcome back. Frank Cantina up for the Redmond Dudes. His first pitch is flied up. Dalberghini lost it for a moment, it looks like, but gets it back in his sights. Out number 1 as Jacob Sesso still on the mound for the Everett Merchants. Clint Flippo up. 2 for 4 with a run scored and a pair of singles. Or 2 runs scored, rather, and 2 singles. Batting average just under 300 on the season. Matt Gonzalez on deck. T. Condor in the hole. He's 3 for 4. This pitch called strike.
Top of the 8th inning. Merchants trail the Dudes 10-2. Pitch missing to Flippo. It's 1-1.
Hey. Yeah, go ahead.
Ground ball. Going to be a tough play. Henderson to Heron, and he just stays on the bag. Great play by the corner infielders for the Everett Merchants for out number 2. They've been rock solid all night, and that will bring up Matt Gonzalez.
Or you can just text it to me. You can just text it to me.
Matt Gonzalez.
Yep.
Just a bit outside.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Gonzalez 1 for 4 with the run scored and a single in the first inning. He also has a strikeout.
Control it, so he's got to go. So I'll block up.
Ground ball to third. Henderson to Heron in time for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Merchants still trail 10-2. Welcome back. Vince Krems, the new pitcher for the Redmond Dudes. He replaces Gavin Ledlow. Krems on the season, 3 appearances. He started 2 games, including a complete game. 12 2/3 of an inning pitched. He's given up 9 runs, 7 earned on 9 hits, 11 walks, 10 strikeouts, as they called strike on Barber. 1-1 record and a 4.97 ERA for the reliever for the Redmond Dudes. Aaron Barber up. He's 2 for 3 tonight with a 2-run home run back in the 3rd inning. His 0-1 pitch is grounded just past Takahashi. He beats the shift, and Barber thinks about 2, but he'll have to retreat quickly to first base. Leadoff single for the leadoff man, Aaron Barber. Good start, but the Merchants need a lot more, trailing by 8 here in the top of the 8th, or bottom of the 8th inning, rather. Ryan Witt, 1 for 3. Strikeout, also grounded into a double play. His hit was a double into left. See what the center fielder for the Merchants can do. On deck is Will Heron, followed by Kai Abrigini. 10 runs on 12 hits for the Dudes. 2 runs on 5 hits for the Merchants. This pitch missing up and in. 1-0.
Called strike. Count is 1-1. Olet warming up for the Merchants. One. This pitch is just outside. 2-1. Merchants looking to chip away here, see what they can come up with in the bottom of the 8th. Down the heart of the plate, called a strike. Bo Blacken must have had a different angle than I did. It looked like a strike from here. He was not happy at third base. I would take his word over mine. Former professional. This ball popped up. Flippo under it in shallow right for out number 1.
All right, now with one down, still a runner aboard at first for the Merchants, stepping up to the plate.
Barber on it first. Will Heron climbs in. Hit in the first inning. 0 for 2 cents for Heron. Heron takes a breaking ball at the knees. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is a check swing, ground ball. No one covering first, and the tag applied. No, it's in time at first base to get Will Heron. That put out is 3-4, I believe, as Flippo was covering the bag, it looked like. And a runner at second base in Aaron Barber. Kyle Gini climbs in. Barber in scoring position for the right fielder who's 0 for 3 tonight. Big hack, swing and a miss. Comes up empty. Henderson on deck. He's 1 for 3. Krems delivers the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Tried to check his swing, but was unable to hold up. Oh, two away. Runner on at second. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. Tanina able to cover it. Count goes to 1-2. Redmond will look for more runs in the top of the 9th inning. They'll send 3, 4, and 5. Teague Condor, Shun Takahashi, and Indy Anderson to the plate. As that ball misses, 2-2. Two away. Here's the pitch. Aberghini checks his swing. No, he did not, says the home plate umpire. And that didn't even look close. The appeal to first base says it's a strike as well, but that was questionable on the swing. Regardless, Merchants strand a runner at second base. We head to the top of the 9th inning, trailing 10-2.
Welcome back. T. Condor leading off. 3 for 4 with an RBI and 3 runs scored. Garrett Ouellette, the new pitcher for the Everett Merchants. Ball fouled straight back. 0-1. Ouellette, 3 appearances on the season, 3 2/3 innings pitched. No runs on 2 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts, 2 saves, and a flawless ERA. 0-1 the count. Ouellette comes home. This pitch, low and in, 1-1. The night for Jacob Sesso is over. He pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 runs, both earned on 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts, and 19 pitches. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ouellette picking up a strikeout to start the 9th inning. 1 away for Shun Takahashi. Big swing and a miss in on the hands. The count's 0-1. 0-1. Ouellette working well here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slow breaking ball in on the hands. Count goes to 1-1. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did, says the first base umpire. Little justice, perhaps, for the way the bottom of the 8th ended. Merchants will send 5, 6, and 7 in their order. Henderson, Van Rinsum, and Bishop to the plate in the bottom of the 9th inning, looking for 8 runs. This pitch fouled off. 1-2. Harper Huang due up next. He's a pinch hitter for Indy Anderson's DH spot. Swing and a miss. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Ouellette as Shun Takahashi down on strikes. Harper Huen pinch hitting here in the 9th inning in the DH spot for Indy Anderson. Ouellette comes home. It's a hair low. Count goes to 1-0. From the stretch, Ouellette comes home. The 1-0 pitch is popped up. This one could be trouble. Ouellette gets it himself for out number 3. Merchants head to the bottom of the 9th inning. They need 8 to tie and 9 to walk it off. See if they can do it. Henderson, Van Rinsum, and Bishop due up, barring any pinch hitters. Stay with us for the bottom of the 9th.
Welcome back. Last chance for the Merchants. They trail by 8 in the bottom of the ninth inning. Jackson Henderson climbs in 1-for-3 on the contest. He'll face Vince Krems in the ninth. His pitch upstairs, ball 1. On deck is Aiden Van Rinsum. Teddy Bishop in the hole, barring a pinch hitter. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball fooled Henderson. Reminder, your Merchants will be back in action on Friday for the season finale. 7:05 first pitch against the Northwest Honkers. This ball popped into foul territory and just getting out of play on top of the visiting dugouts. Count goes to 1-2.
Return any balls retrieved in the stands to one of the respective dugouts.
Down low. Count goes to 2-2. Two. Well hit ball right into the glove of Takahashi. He didn't even have to move. Terrible luck. And the Merchants down to their final 2 outs. Odds of a comeback getting more and more unlikely. As Van Rinsum climbs in, Teddy Bishop will hit. Next, he's on deck. Getting warm. Up a lot of runners behind him. Get a chance to hit. First pitch missing, 1-0. 10 runs on 12 hits for the Dudes. 2 runs on 5 hits for the Merchants. No errors in the contest. 1-0 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 2-0. Hard hit. Ground ball into left field for a base hit. Single for Aiden Van Rinsum as Teddy Bishop comes in looking to keep the line moving. Jackson Swim on deck. See if the Merchants can keep this thing moving. Start chipping away. Here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Oh, 1 on the way. Down low. Swim is on deck. 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the 1-1 to Teddy. It's lifted foul behind the plate and out of play. Upstairs to Bishop, 2-2. Van Rinsum at first. 1 away for the Merchants. They have to keep hope alive here in the bottom of the 9th. This one popped up down the first base line. Gonna be a tough play. Flippo can't make the play. And the inning stays alive. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Swinging for out number 2. All right, 2 down, 1 aboard for the next hitter stepping in. The DH tonight, number 14, Jacob Burkett. Check out Jackson Swim. The left fielder tonight, he will stand in 1 aboard, 2 down for the Merchants.
Last up for the Merchants. Moved to first, not in time. Then rinse him back. Jackson Swim climbs in. Looking for his first hit of the evening. Here's the pitch. A little high. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. Popped up out of play, and the Merchants are down to their final strike. On deck, should be needed, is Jacob Burkett. Last chance for the Merchants. Jackson Swim looks to keep things alive. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Playable. Tanina under it. And makes the play for out number 3. And that is the ball game. Your Merchants fall by a final of 10-2 in this penultimate game of the 2022 season. Merchants will be back in action for the final game of the season on Friday, 7:05 p.m. first pitch against the Northwest Honkers. Until then, I'm Sean O'Connor, the voice of the Everett Merchants. Have a good night, and go Merchants.